How y'all doing, man? So this one is about anxiety and the PTSD thing because I was asked how do I keep such a level mind? Like I lost my grandparents and I lost a lot of friends between 2020 and like pretty much now. So what it is and what I realized I needed to do, you know, you have to breathe, man. You have to accept what happens. You know what I'm saying? You really have to think to the rawest level possible. And we run away from this because it's a tough bullet to bite. Like you have to understand that if your mother's alive right now, she's gonna die eventually. Same goes for your son, your daughter, your cousins. And this is some hard shit to think about. You might hate me saying this, but this is what's real. You can't run from it. When you run from it for so long, when it actually happens, it's gonna kill you. Because when I lost my grandparents, it killed me almost. You know what I'm saying? It literally killed me. I didn't want to live no more after that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't care. I was drinking a lot. You know what I'm saying? I was lashing out at people. I didn't know how to deal with the fact that my grandparents was gone because this is who I lived for. You know what I'm saying? I was trying so hard to become a man for them. I don't care about anybody else. That's who I was living for. So when it was removed out the equation, it was like, what the fuck am I living for? You heard? And it got to the point where I considered doing some things to myself to just remove the pain. But you know what would actually save me? The fact that at least I was in tune with myself before all of this took place. At least I took the time to identify certain things with myself. You know what I'm saying? So to prevent people from going this route, you know what I'm saying? RP to my cousin, he committed suicide in 2016 of April. You know what I'm saying? But to prevent shit like that from happening, the first thing you just have to accept what's going on. You have to accept it. That doesn't mean you have to deal with it. No, you have to deal with it. That doesn't mean that you can't remove it. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? You really, like, if you know that you and your baby mother's beefing, and everything that she's referencing, that's negative is coming from you. Like, she's saying you're doing this, you're doing that. That's the reality, bro. That's what she's thinking. And she is the mother of your kids, so you have to develop a strategy that works for both of y'all because you're the man. You're the man at the end of the day. Nobody else is gonna make the family work. You know what I'm saying? You have to really you have to have a clear mind. You have to be prepared for your baby mother who's cooking and cleaning and she doesn't have her mind right. Because she has to follow what you're doing. And if your mind ain't right, y'all gonna be in conflict. That's why most black families, like, the relationships be sour. Because people is not getting in tune with themselves before interacting with other individuals. But listen, start with your breathing. That's important. The reason why you have to breathe in with your nose, out your mouth through, pushing it, like out your mouth through your belly, is because it removes 70% of the toxins in your body. Those toxins affect the way that you think. You know what I'm saying? Because those gases that's in your belly, that's just sitting there, that you're not breathing out, properly, that's filled with the shit that y'all eat. A lot of y'all eat meat. A lot of y'all eat GMO, unhealthy shit that affects your way of thinking. So that shit is just in your stomach. You know what I'm saying? And you farting that shit out. It stinks because it don't belong there. You know what I'm saying? A vegan fart doesn't smell the same as a meat eater's fart. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So work on things like that. Work on your breathing. Do this all day, every day. It's hard to do. Even me right now, I forget to do it. I stop breathing. That's my problem. I stop breathing if I'm not breathing like that. I just stop until I realize, like, I'm not breathing. And I normally recognize that because as soon as I stop breathing, my anxiety goes up immediately. That's how bad my anxiety can get, especially when I'm smoking weed. So I was able to see the problem, and I created a solution for it. And the way that I discovered that it was a solution was by practicing it. That's what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? If you're talking on something and you didn't experiment on it scientifically, if you didn't do your research, if you ain't practice it, what you're saying is bullshit. It's bullshit. If you ain't put your blood and sweat and tears into actually making a change, building yourself, you're bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? And that causes anxiety because you know you bullshitting and you're eating yourself alive thinking about the fact that you don't have the motivation to do what you need to do. Work on your breathing. Work on your diet. It's going to clear your mind. And then you're going to be able to identify what you need to do because there's work to be done every second of your fucking life. If you working, you don't have time to think about shit. You don't have time to think about death. You don't have time to think about your baby mother treating you a certain. You don't have. All you have time to do is what you're doing. The strategy you're using to fucking work in whatever field that you're doing. And I'm not talking about just occupational shit. I'm talking about how can I fucking resolve this communication issue I have in my relationship with my girl? How can I develop a better marketing scheme, you know, for my people and my business? You have to have a clear mind. That makes you the leader. If you don't have a clear mind, how the fuck can anybody rely on you? And I'm going to strengthen my premise with this by referring to something from The Art of War. In The Art of War, what they tell you is kill the morale before you attack the enemy. Because when everybody's in anarchy, there's no correct decision making. It's a gamble because you're not thinking logically, scientifically about what you should do. So guess what? That makes you vulnerable. When you're vulnerable, you will fucking kill, nigga. You understand me? That's why I'm so serious about having a clear mind. And I'm not gonna make it seem like my mind is clear all the time. We're human. But it's your best. It's your duty to make sure you maximize your level of thinking. You know what I'm saying? It's different levels to this shit. But I'm introducing that to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So the problem, why niggas have all of these problems, is because you're bullshitting yourself. You allowed yourself to be bullshitted, or you bullshitted yourself and you don't want to do anything about it. So you playing victim about it to the point where you drove yourself mad. You know what I'm saying? And then people confront you on your premises and they be weak. It be so weak that you don't even have a defense and you don't know what to do. So guess what? You either get violent or start panicking. And then you isolate yourself from people and live in that world that you developed, which was a lie that's killing you, nigga. And that's what's happening to Hassan Campbell, you heard? But stay up, man. That's how you do that, man. Stop fucking around, bro. I'm telling you for a fact because I had PTSD and anxiety. I manage them shits. I manage the fuck out them shits. I don't be out here with a fucking dirty mind. I be out here clear-minded, knowing what the fuck is going on around me and questioning everything around me at all fucking times. You know why? Because I'm an entrepreneur. I gotta make sure I'm the boss at all times, nigga. I have to make sure nobody can stop me in whatever level, you know what I'm saying, street or business. Nobody can stop me because I have to exercise my mind. So with that being said, please listen to what I'm saying because I don't want to coin from it. I'm telling you for a fact because you will drive yourself mad. You will want to kill yourself. My cousin killed himself because of what the fuck he was going through. He could not find a solution. He was so wrapped up in the whirlwind that he just said, I don't want to deal with this. I don't feel like finding a solution. I'm tired of my life. I'm tired of what's around me. He did not fix his environment. To fix your environment, if you know in your environment that you're going through a breakup and you have IG, Facebook, you know you're supposed to get off of that shit. But no, instead you ignore that and go look at your ex's profile and see she fucking the next nigga, and then you want to kill yourself after that. And that's not what my cousin went through. I'm just speaking. You know what I'm saying? But that's the type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Control what's in your environment. If you see this blunt right there and you know you're on parole, if niggas is smoking around you, yo, y'all can't smoke around me, bro. Get out of here. I'm on parole. Respectfully, if y'all smoking around me, I don't give a fuck about me because y'all know I used to smoke and I want to hit that blunt. Niggas have no choice but to respect that. What they gonna do? Try to fight you for that? I fight for yourself, nigga. That's the right fight because they don't have your best interests at hand. So it's worth packing them niggas up. You have to debo your fucking life, my nigga. I'm out of here, man. That was my 2 examples, man. Y'all figure it out from there.